Today we're delving into Unit 3.2 of the first half of General Chemistry, which covers chemical reactivity. If you find value in this video, please like it and let people know about the channel, because it really does help. Chemical reactivity refers to the ability of a chemical substance to undergo chemical reactions with other substances. This is a fundamental concept in chemistry, because chemical reactions are the basis of all chemical processes and transformations. The reactivity of a substance is determined by the nature of its chemical bonds and the electron configuration of its atoms or molecules. As noted previously, chemical bonds are formed by the sharing or transfer of electrons between atoms or molecules, and the stability of these bonds depends on the energy required to break them. The more easily a bond can be broken, the more reactive the substance will be. The reactivity of a substance can be influenced by a number of factors, including temperature, pressure, concentration, and the presence of catalysts or inhibitors. For example, increasing the temperature of a reaction can increase the reactivity of the substances involved by providing more energy to break bonds and initiate reactions. Three of the most frequent types of reaction are called combination reactions, decomposition reactions, and combustion reactions. Combination reactions are a type of chemical reaction in which two or more substances combine to form a single, more complex substance. In other words, the reactants combine to form a product. The general equation for a combination reaction can be represented as follows: A plus B, AB. In this equation, A and B represent the reactants, and AB represents the product. The reaction is often exothermic, meaning it releases energy in the form of heat. One common example of a combination reaction is the reaction between hydrogen gas, H2, and oxygen gas, O2, to form water, H2O. The equation for this reaction is 2H2 plus O2, 2H2O. In this reaction, two molecules of hydrogen gas combine with one molecule of oxygen gas to form two molecules of water. Decomposition reactions are the opposite of combination reactions and are a type of chemical reaction in which a single compound breaks down into two or more simpler substances. In other words, the reactant decomposes into two or more products. The general equation for a decomposition reaction can be represented as follows: AB, A plus B. In this equation, AB represents the reactant, and A and B represent the products. The reaction is often endothermic, meaning it requires energy in the form of heat or light. One common example of a decomposition reaction is the breakdown of hydrogen peroxide, H2O2, into water, H2O, and oxygen gas, O2. The equation for this reaction is 2H2O2 by 2H2O plus O2. In this reaction, two molecules of hydrogen peroxide break down into two molecules of water and one molecule of oxygen gas. This reaction is also an example of an endothermic reaction because it requires energy in the form of heat or light to occur. Combustion reactions are similar to combination reactions since it is a chemical reaction that has a substance combine with another substance. However, in combustion reactions, one of the substances is always oxygen gas, O2. These reactions are typically exothermic. The general equation for a combustion reaction can be represented as follows: fuel plus O2, CO2 plus H2O plus heat light. In this equation, the fuel is typically a hydrocarbon, a type of organic compound that consists entirely of hydrogen H and carbon C atoms, such as methane CH4. During the reaction, the carbon and hydrogen atoms in the fuel combine with oxygen to form carbon dioxide, CO2, and water, H2O, respectively. The release of heat and light is a result of the energy released during the reaction. A combustion reaction was shown in Unit 3.1 with the combustion of methane. Based on what you learned, think about the following question. Classify the following reactions as either combination, decomposition, or combustion reactions.
Thank you so much for spending your valuable time learning and bettering yourself. If you like the video and want to learn more, donate, or get tutoring, please check out my website, nocollegeneeded.org. You can use the code NCN for 20% off tutoring and any supplemental material.